As this war gets uglier, Russia's tactics are becoming more violent and destructive. This video from Chernihiv shows a missile strike on a residential apartment block. The blast wave shakes the entire city. Whilst the building burns, emergency workers rescue dazed civilians. And the situation in other parts of the country is just as desperate. This is Borodyanka, but as these pictures show, it could just as easily be a suburb in Syria. The damage goes on as far as the eye can see.
What do you want from us? Go away from our land. You don't want to leave now? Sit down with me at the negotiation table. I'm available. Sit with me, but not at 30 meters like you welcome Macron and Scholz and others. I'm your neighbor. You don't need to keep me at 30-meter distance. I don't bite. I'm a normal man. Sit down with me. Let's talk. What are you afraid of?
On the south coast, Mariupol is now surrounded by Russian forces. There's a constant barrage of artillery smashing into this city on the Sea of Azov. Civilians have been trapped for days, basic essentials running out in many places. The mayor says even those fleeing have come under attack.
They've been shooting at moving vehicles. A humanitarian convoy couldn't even leave the surrounding areas of our town. Today we're in a blockade, and to create tension in the town, they're shooting in the residential areas, targeting civilians, elderly people, children, to create internal panic.
And in some places, Russian troops and tanks are now in control. The man recording these images of the invading force is clearly trapped and very frightened.
I think I should stop recording before someone shoots me on my hand.
The southern port city of Kherson is the first to fall to Vladimir Putin's forces, leaving people fearful about what the violent takeover will mean.
It's very scary because we hear a lot of explosions, especially at night and early in the morning. And we're trying not to leave because I'm here with my grandmother now, and we have enough food for a couple weeks.
Ukraine, though, has no intention of surrender. Even in places that have been overcome, Russian soldiers have been jeered and confronted by ordinary people. In this eastern town, which has supposedly been pacified, a Russian soldier carries 2 grenades after a meeting with the mayor to ensure he's not attacked by the crowds. And despite the intensifying brutality, this is a nation that remains united and defiant. Ukrainian MPs gather to send a message to the Kremlin in parliament.
We had to call to vote for the mobilization, for taking out Russian assets, for bearing arms, for collaborationism, and for informational security, like for many things.
They are singing the national anthem, but their words are being heard far beyond the walls of this chamber. Alex Rossi, Sky News, Eastern Ukraine.